watching Shalom TV, celebrating Jewish culture. Funding for Shalom TV has been provided by the following: and by viewers like you.
Hello, I'm Mark Golub, and each year as the high holidays approach, we receive emails from many of you, our viewers, asking if we can broadcast high holiday services for those of you who may not be able to attend an actual synagogue service yourself. Well, I'm pleased to say that this year we are televising highlights of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur services. I want to begin by giving you a little context for the services we're offering. First, I want to stress that I do not think for one moment that Jewish services on television can replace for anyone actually being in a synagogue and attending a live, living, breathing service. If any of you have the opportunity to attend high holiday services at a synagogue, I do hope you attend. Nothing can replace being with other Jews for these holy days, with a community, in prayer, in song, in meditation, sharing ideas, recommitting to a vision for the future, in companionship and love. We do not mean in any way to replace the real thing. But we also know that many of you simply have no way of being at a synagogue. And we hope that for you, our televised services will be of some help to you, some comfort to you, and will help you bond with the entire Jewish world community as together we welcome in the new year, in the hopes that we'll all enjoy a year of health and strength and friendship and peace. Now, exactly what are we showing you? You all understand that there are many different types of services in the Jewish community, even within each movement of Judaism. Each specific synagogue and each individual rabbi shapes and creates an individual service. By the way, no Orthodox synagogue would permit the taping of a service during the high holidays, and most conservative synagogues would also forbid such tapings. So what we've decided to do is bring you to the services I am personally privileged to lead every Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Each year in my own community, my congregation welcomes any individual who wishes to join our services for the high holidays. There are no tickets, there's no charge for attending, no fundraising, there's no assigned seating. And now each year, roughly 800 people join us in celebrating Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And what I've tried to do is create an eclectic service, which has elements in it that will resonate with people across the Jewish spectrum. There are Jews who join us who have virtually no contact throughout the year with a synagogue except for our high holiday services. And at the same time, there are very traditionally oriented Jews who also find there's something very appealing and satisfying to our services. There's both Hebrew and English in our service. One of the highlights each year is that young people who have become bar or bat mitzvah with me graciously agree to chant Torah and Haftarah. And it's always wonderful to have their participation. It's an atypical service in many ways. I play the accordion at the beginning and end of some of the services. And clearly, our services are not for everyone. They are at one and the same time traditional in feel, but are also an alternative to the traditional services you'd find in a mainstream synagogue or temple. But if you are interested in a service on television, I invite you to try our offerings. Choose whichever parts of the services interest you. And we've broken the services into parts, such as the evening service with the opening prayers, the opening liturgy, or the Torah and Haftarah readings. On Rosh Hashanah, I do hope you'll share our shofar service, since the ritual commandment of the holiday is to hear the call of the shofar. And we've included my Rosh Hashanah evening and morning drash, and the same on Yom Kippur on Kol Nidre Eve. And obviously, you're free to watch those portions of the services which do interest you and help you celebrate the holiday in your own way. And the nice thing about video on demand is that each of you has your own remote control, so you can fast forward through any portion of the service which does not interest you. And we've also done one more thing I hope will make the services more meaningful to you. Anytime there is congregational participation, we've put the prayers up for you in Hebrew and in transliteration for those of you who are not fluent in Hebrew. And for the most part, we've also added the English translation as well. And you can always pause a moment if you'd like to, or you can rewind and play again. But I hope that providing you with the Hebrew and the English when the congregation reads English will be giving you more of a sense that you're participating in the services rather than simply watching them on TV. I also want to welcome any of you from another community who might want to experience a Jewish High Holiday service. I hope you find our services of value to you as well. To my knowledge, this is the first time on national cable television High Holiday services are being made available for viewing. If you watch any portion of our services, I hope they'll help you feel more a part of the holiday. Perhaps you'll find moments moving and thought-provoking, that you'll enjoy the lighter moments, and in general, that you'll find our services to be a valuable addition to Shalom TV. And to every single one of you who will be celebrating the Jewish New Year, my personal wish that each of you be inscribed for life in the book of life, and that the new year will be one of health and strength, of personal fulfillment, and family togetherness in love, for you and for all your loved ones. Shana Tova Umituka. Have a wonderful and sweet New Year.